I never thought I'd be the one telling this story. For years, I was that career-driven woman you'd see rushing through the city streets with a coffee in one hand and a briefcase in the other. My life was a perfectly choreographed dance of meetings, deadlines, and networking events. And I loved every second of it. The thought of romance, please? I'd roll my eyes whenever my friends would gush about their latest dates or show off their engagement rings. Not for me, I'd say, taking another sip of my perfectly bitter espresso. I've got bigger things to focus on. My apartment was my sanctuary. No compromise on where to put things, no sharing the remote, no arguing about whose turn it was to do the dishes. Just me, my success, and my independence. And it was perfect, or so I thought. You see, I had built these walls so high, convinced myself that love was just a distraction. Who needs the drama, I'd tell myself. I'm living my best life. And I believed it, I really did. My colleagues would try to set me up, and I'd shut it down before they could finish their sentence. But life has this funny way of throwing curveballs when you least expect them. There I was in the middle of a crucial presentation when he walked into the conference room. New client, they said, and for the first time in my carefully structured life, I felt my professional facade crack. I tried to ignore it. Oh, how I tried. I buried myself in more work, scheduled back-to-back meetings, anything to avoid those moments when our paths would cross. But you can't outrun feelings no matter how fast you run in your designer heels. The worst part? It wasn't just his looks or his charm. It was the way he challenged my ideas, respected my ambition, and saw through my carefully constructed barriers. And there I was, the woman who prided herself on being completely self-sufficient, finding myself looking forward to client meetings like some lovesick teenager. It's ironic, isn't it? How the heart doesn't care about your 5-year plan or your carefully crafted independence. Sometimes it just decides to write its own story, whether you want it to or not. And maybe, just maybe, that's not such a bad thing after all. I'm still that ambitious, career-driven woman, that hasn't changed. But I'm learning that maybe independence doesn't mean having to be alone. Sometimes it means being strong enough to let someone else in, even when it scares you half to death.